All right. Coming to the stage, folks. Everybody's favorite. What would you call him, Morgan?
I don't even know,
I
honestly.
know.
Like, he's not a troll, but he's not a troll.
Yeah, but he's not a
He's
troll.
not a comedian, but he's not. I don't know. It like
he's funny.
Jack of all internet trades.
Yes, that's a great way to put it. Master of the Jack in the internet. No. All right, I don't want him to get mad at me now. Holy shit, I don't need that kind of heat. There he is, everybody. Let's go.
Don't say master of all. The follow-up is master
Is
of
that
none.
Dylan Klebold? Because I love that.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I got confused. I'm like, master of all trades.
You say jack of all internet trades. The follow-up to that is master of none. I don't.
Is
also,
it
why
none?
would you go? Why would you hear that I'm here and then go, "Oh God, that's."
Because I know
I'm right here. You know I can see and hear you guys, right? It's like
I don't know how the internet works.
I know. Listen, I haven't been doing it as long as you. Okay,
I'm a person. I have feelings. You know, I don't want you guys like to hurt my feelings. What?
Sorry if we hurt your feelings. We just never know how these things are gonna go.
Well, what kind of sick freak goes online and just says mean things about people?
You're a big meanie. So we're trying. We don't know if you're going to be a big meanie today or a nice.
How am I a big meanie? What have I ever done that's mean?
I mean, Jesse's always been publicly nice to me, so.
I might be the kindest guy ever to you, to be honest.
I know. I'm just being a fucking wise ass. I think you've made Mersh cry a few times. At least
Mersh is also.
He's not a person. That doesn't count. That's
not a person.
He's not real. I thought he was like a Yosemite Sam, you know, like a cartoon man. Can't you imagine Mersh waking up, walking out his front door, and there's just anvils and mouse traps everywhere all over his yard?
Yes. I honestly, I can.
Rakes. Several grand pianos have dropped from a height.
We could only hope.
I know.
Well, wait till Friday.
Oh no. Oh my God. So last time you were on, I asked you, when do you stream? And you're like, well, I'm a streamer, so I don't really have a schedule.
Yeah, schedules aren't real.
Is it? Oh, all right, so it's still true.
Damn. I haven't. I mean, I guess I was quote unquote live the night before Halloween.
That was such a good show.
Yeah,
thank you so much. I put in a lot of. I put in way too much effort into this Halloween show.
It showed. It was great.
I felt like a voyeur watching something I shouldn't be watching.
Yeah, that's exactly the vibe I'm going for with that. You should feel gross after.
I did. I definitely felt icky watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
But yeah, so I haven't really been live in a while because I've been spending weeks and weeks editing this. I made a movie. It's a movie, right? So I made a movie. Yeah. It's like the director's cut version. I just put it out. It's like it's like almost 3.5 hours long. And
wow.
Yeah, it took a lot of time to do that. So I haven't done a show and actually live me on camera in a while.
What level is that?
It's a $12 level. But the free, there's a free one on YouTube. You can just watch the free one. It's like the director's cut is like I think fucking 45 extra minutes or something of content or something like that. And it's
is there more to the end?
Oh yeah, it's
because I was so pissed when it ended, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me! Like, what happened?
All right. So there's people are gotta be watching this like, who the fuck is this? Why is Dylan Klebold making a movie? What are they talking about? Just real quick, I made this movie. I made a movie 2 years ago called The Red Rooms. Now it turns out like a year later they made a real Hollywood horror movie called The Red Rooms. Not that one. I'm not that guy. Yeah. Instead, this is it's an experimental sort of thing. It's a slasher flick where the star of it, the person trying to survive, doesn't know they're in a movie. And so it's kind of a prank on the main person. So I did another one of those this year, and The Red Rooms too. And yeah, the whole thing kind of came about because I wanted to do. Have you guys ever seen the real horror movie Sleepaway Camp?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you've seen that, like, don't spoil it, but like,
Yeah.
that movie. So it's like this movie. It's this classic slasher from the 80s. It actually blows. It's really bad.
It's
like
so
even
bad.
the
But
kills
that's why
in
it's
it.
good. That's why
Well,
it's
yeah.
good.
Well, here's the thing. So like the kills in it suck. Like it's not worth watching except for the last 45 seconds of the movie, and it makes the entire movie worth watching because your jaw is on the floor. You got to watch the whole thing. Don't skip to the end. You got to watch the whole thing.
Yes.
Because then you're like, what the fuck?
It's awesome. Yeah.
And I have this little obsession with this movie. I think it's like so funny and crazy. And I thought, could I sleepaway camp a guy in real life?
I can't believe he fell for it more than once.
Yeah, it turns out I could do that. So, yeah. So that's what I did. I made a prank version of the movie Sleepaway Camp, sort of. And yeah, we didn't intend. So the reason this director's cut thing exists is I didn't intend for there to be anything after that ending. That ending should be all you get. But then all this other stuff happened that made it so crazy where we revealed the prank to the guy, which I don't normally reveal pranks. I usually just let the person think that they were in the most psychopathic thing ever for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
And we reveal it to him and then we'll offer to like, buy him a pizza and like take him out and be friends and stuff. And he is like, nah. And then he kind of loses his mind. He's actually a full on, like it broke him. It broke him real bad.
Whoa,
and then that sort of becomes the horror of the movie. And so I knew when I went to edit it, like I can't include any of this stuff in the main one. It just can't go on YouTube the way it is. But I also knew that was going to make everybody mad at the ending of the YouTube version because you can tell more happens. Like you just know instinctively there's got to be more after this. And they say leave them wanting more. But I
was left wanting to like smash my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, I say leave them leave nothing left on the table. Like put every fucking scrap in there if it's fun.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And so yeah, I had to put that on my site. But yeah, you can if you haven't seen it, you can watch The Red Rooms 2. It's on YouTube.
I tried to get people to watch it before it aired. I don't know if anybody did, but it was definitely worth it.
Hopefully, yeah. I think it's something that. I mean, there's a lot of very like esoteric, specific references to things from my show that normal people.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you don't know the lore, it's gonna be a little bit confusing. But even without knowing it, it's still as a standalone pretty good.
Yeah, if you walk in just saying to yourself, "This is a guy who has no idea he's in a horror movie. He doesn't even know that's happening to him." That's kind of enough. You can kind of go off with just that,
right?
But yeah, I've been working on that forever. So finally I'm done with that and I can do a show again. And now I'm going to do a show here soon. Do you know who Mr. Burgers is?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I do.
Okay, so Mr. Burgers, he's this little autistic spaz who reviews burgers on YouTube, except he's gone so manic in the past few years that he doesn't even really do that anymore. Instead, he just goes and like makes vlogs of him freaking out about whatever's going on in his life, which isn't much.
Holy shit.
The other day, I mean, this was like actually a couple weeks ago now, but I haven't been able to cover it. And by the way, I had nothing to do with this. He got swatted live on air.
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, how many times can you say that, things that he said and expect that law enforcement's not going to show up at your house?
Exactly. He probably should like have to go to an asylum or something. But yeah, he was live streaming from his weird little apartment and the cops started beating on his door and he got fully naked live on YouTube. That his defense mechanism was to just get naked and run at the cops. It was crazy.
That's how you
that
know.
might work in like a normal fight, but it definitely is not going to work against the police.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I saw an Asian guy pull that move against a black guy once. Black guy wanted to beat him up, and he just got totally naked. And then the black guy didn't know what to do because he didn't want to be gay. And he was all. I think he also was like staring at the Chinese guy's penis and couldn't believe how tiny it was. And so he like went back to factory settings and walked away.
Yes.
He didn't even think he was angry anymore.
He felt empathy for the first time that day in his whole life.
But maybe try, Scott, maybe try it. You want to get grab a few extra views. Maybe get fully nude on camera, run around screaming, tell people you.
I feel like last time you were here, you tried getting Scott to show his genitals also.
You suggested that to me already.
Hey, listen. All right, look. Let's be real for a second. And it's not gay, all right? I'm not gay. You're not gay. But you're at the urinal. There's another guy over. You look over. You might sneak a glance, You might wonder what sort of equipment another fellow's working with. No big deal.
I'm not going to say it hasn't happened. Listen, at Fenway Park here in Boston, they used to have a trough. I don't know if you ever.
You're from Boston?
No, you don't say. No, but they'd have a trough in the bathroom, and literally you could not help it. And it's a whole circle.
Yeah, that's Dick City,
and you're just seeing nothing but schlongs. And I'm like, 8 years old with my dad, and I'm like, oh,
eye level to all of the dicks.
Yeah, like, great.
You're getting some back spray in your eyes at that point.
He's like, you done, son? Come on, you want to go get a hot dog now? Like, I don't ever want a hot dog again, Dad. Right. Go home.
That must be a gay guy's paradise to walk in there, just a bunch of dudes standing around a trough pissing. Because gay guys love not just penises, but piss.
Oh, weird. Yes.
They love peeing on each other and pooping on each other and stuff. They're into that stuff. They love bodily fluids. And,
yes. Yep.
Yeah. And do you know about pausing up? Are you familiar with getting paused?
Is that like an AIDS thing?
Oh, yeah. Big time AIDS thing.
AIDS?
The gay guys. So because gay guys, they can't have children, of course.
Yeah.
And I mean, well, they can buy them. For some reason, they are legally
buy and molest. Yep.
Human beings to molest. But
if you work for for Daily Wire, I think that's a
right. They actually hand you a child when you get a contract there. But the two, as a matter of fact, that's Dave Rubin. But
yes, yeah.
The interesting thing is that for all those years where gay guys couldn't have children, what they started doing was they wanted to breed. It's in your DNA. You want to breed. So what they started doing is they started pausing up each other's neg holes, and they call it giving the gift. Right?
I don't like that.
Well, no. So it's pretty simple. So remember the 80s, early 90s, and the hits of today. Gay guys started getting these viral loads, and I'm not talking about a really popular video of a guy jacking off on the internet. I'm saying these guys would start getting so much HIV in their blood that it would turn into, now the Foo Fighters disagree with this, but it would turn into AIDS. Okay. They used to call it HIV AIDS. Now back in I'm an old man. I don't know how old you are, but I'm a real old guy.
Well, Scott's forever 31. I'm almost 36.
I'm 31.
I'm much older, and when I was a young man, they used to call AIDS GRIDS. Do you know what that stands for? Yeah,
I actually do feel like I've heard that before. I don't feel like you're.
I'm not making it up. It's short for gay-related immunodeficiency syndrome or something like that.
I remember it was immunodeficiency syndrome or something like that.
Yeah, but GRIDS is gay-related, and so it used to be that everybody inherently understood that AIDS, GRIDS, whatever, is a gay guy's disease.
Right. Until Dr. Fauci came out lying with Oprah.
But then here's what happened. The problem started when guys who said they were straight started getting AIDS. And so rather than just admit that this guy got fucked up the butthole, they said, actually, anyone can get it. It turns out, and then they start saying, like, even women can get, and like the likelihood of a woman getting it is like basically zero.
Right.
You as a woman could get raw dog straight up the keister. I mean, absolutely reamed out of your bunghole by Magic Johnson. And
Isaiah Thomas.
And he cured it, by the way. He somehow cured it and doesn't share the cure, which is actually kind of cool. I think I would do the same thing. If I had cancer and I found the cure for cancer, nobody gets to have that. That's just for me and my friends. And I'm not going to try to sell it. I'm not going to try to give it out for free. It's just I get to be cured and everyone else gets to be mad about it. I think that's kind of cool of Magic Johnson.
I mean, I can understand that logic.
I mean, if you found it, it's yours. So
right. So I heard Magic was cured by going to Israel to some wall or something.
Yeah, you kiss a wall, you wear a hat, and all of a sudden, all the gay diseases go away. But yeah, black guys, it turns. So I don't know if you know this. All black guys, and this isn't racist. All black guys are on the down low.
Yes.
You think all of them?
Every single black guy is gay.
I believe that.
And
there might be something to it.
I understand, and by the way, I understand your trepidation to believe that. Number one, black guys are such, sort of known for being Lotharios to some degree. I mean, they're, a black guy catcalling a lady. That's something everybody's seen. Right. But what it is, black guys are just really into sex. They'll fuck anything. They'll fuck a hole in the ground. They'll fuck a badger. So they'll fuck a guy, no problem. And guess what? The easiest thing on earth to fuck is another guy. It turns out.
That's true.
And if you don't believe me on this, let me ask you something. Have you ever heard of a black guy getting booty in prison?
Oh, of course.
Of course. We all know that you get raped in prison by a big black
gay
man.
For the stay is what they try to pass it off as. Nope, you're just gay.
Yes, Scott, let me ask you this. How many years do you think it would be in prison before you turn gay?
I shouldn't say I've always. This question has come up millions of times in my life from friends. Seriously, because we used to be fucking idiots and doing stupid shit.
We're still idiots.
And I'd say, like, are you sure we want to do this? Are you willing? Are you willing to bet 20 years of your life on this shit?
Yeah.
And then we'd talk about it after. Usually people be like, yeah, you know what, we probably shouldn't.
Do you think you could be in jail? Do you think you could be in jail or prison for 10 years and turn gay?
No.
No. See,
here's the thing. I know. Listen, real quick. I know it's like it feels like I'm coping. But if I said, like, if right now,
no, I believe
given a life sentence, I would never do anything.
Exactly. Yeah. Me personally, I don't think there's any amount of jail time where I turn gay.
Right.
So if you're going gay in jail, guess what? You were lighting the loafers on the outside too. I mean, and that's why they're sagging their pants. Ask Bill Cosby. So black guys are all on the DL. And I see there's someone in the chat that says dudes in general are on the DL. That's not
nowadays. She might be onto something though. See, our generation's a little different. You can tell nowadays these kids something's wrong. There's, Alex Jones is right. I'm sorry.
There's something in the water. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
the females are masculine now.
They're
the males
feminizing kids with tap water or something for sure. But
there's something wrong, dude. I'm telling you.
That's why I don't drink water.
You got kids too. You've seen kids and your children's peers.
Yeah,
something's wrong, bro.
They're mental fucktards. Like these kids, every kid that my kids play with, they're basically straight up Down syndrome, but for gay guys.
It's not even fun Down syndrome. Like, I can count on the cards when you drop them. There's no counting cards.
It's the Down syndrome where you go, oh, we gotta lock them in a room. It's you know what that is? It's attic Down syndrome. Most Down syndrome I love. I'm jealous of Down syndromes. Don't get me wrong.
Dude, they're all happy.
Dude,
I wish. By the way, I would trade being me for being an addict Down syndrome. But obviously, for the safety of others, you just do sometimes have to squirrel them away into a hidey hole.
But see, with the kids now, you have to throw gay, so it's gay addict Down syndrome.
Yeah,
so
gay
it's like
Down
now
syndrome, sure.
they lost me. I don't want to do it no more. I won't take that trade.
Well, anyway, so these black guys are all secretly gay. So then Magic Johnson, Eazy-E, all these guys are getting outed basically by receiving AIDS. They're being outed as gay. So then they go, AIDS is actually for everybody. And so then you and me, we learn about AIDS in school and we are afraid to like hug someone,
right.
The next 10 years of your life, you're like, oh, that guy's bleeding. I'm not fucking getting anywhere near him. I'm going to get AIDS. And it's like, of course, this kid, although the first known case of AIDS, do you know who had the first known case of AIDS?
Oh, my God. It was a black tennis player, right?
No, that's Arthur Ashe. Yeah, I'm from Richmond, Virginia, where they've got a statue of Arthur Ashe.
Yeah.
Then there's a center called the Arthur Ashe Center, and you might know about this because of recent past few years news, all the riots over these statues and everything.
Yeah.
In Richmond, Virginia, they got a street called Monument Avenue, and all the way down Monument Avenue, it's like Civil War, like Southern Robert E. Lee, Stonewall Jackson statues, right? Which they've recently like spray painted and knocked down and everything. But all growing up as a kid, the way they tried to fix that was at the end of the line of Civil War guys, they just put a statue of Arthur Ashe. it's like here's a black guy with AIDS. And then the craziest part is he's a tennis player. So what they did, and he also like helped children. So what they did to like memorialize him is they put it's him standing there in his tennis outfit holding a tennis racket up above his head, and there's a bunch of little statues of kids like down below his feet like reaching up for it. Looks like he's beating children to death with this tennis racket. God. And of course in your head you're like, shit, they're gonna get fucking AIDS. So Arthur Ashe, gay guy, obviously secret gay guy. No, the first guy the first person ever, found to have grids or AIDS was I think it was a 14 or 15-year-old black kid, who was like retarded. And it was a kid. And so it's, it seems pretty obvious that like
black retarded AIDS, you're fucked.
They believe he was like raped up the ass by his grandpa or something. That's how he
Well, we were told, in the 80s that it was some dude fucking monkeys in Africa came back. I think it was like Oregon or something and spread it all the way to Washington or whatever, right?
Well, I mean, listen, I don't like racist stuff, but monkeys, black people.
But look what happened. Because we were afraid to be racist, even though it's prejudice, not really.
That's
racist,
what they meant.
Whatever.
They were saying that it was black people.
Right. But
I never thought about it like that, actually.
But because they did that, look at it just spread and nobody stopped it. We should have said, all right, listen, it's just so happens to be that you're black, and you just so happen to fuck monkeys in Africa, and you happen to have a new pack of Newports in your back pocket. Listen. It's it's a coincidence, sir.
Well, listen,
no offense.
Then gay guys all started pausing up each other's neg holes, breeding each other with what they call the gift. And it's like to them, like how for some women, most women, really.
I'm still here listening to this.
Well, it's okay if your face is on camera while I say this next part. For most women, getting cream pied is like a turn on, right?
Is it?
Yeah, for most women, because your nature as a human is to want to breed. Like that
is true.
Yeah, your desire for sex is the desire to breed, whether you mean whether you personally intend to do that or not. That is the draw of sex. Right. That is the nature of humanity.
That's the whole purpose.
Gay guys have that too, but they can't get each other pregnant. So what they realized is they've got these viral loads. It's basically like they're carrying this little injection in them that they can shoot into another guy's butt, pause up his neg hole, and now that guy is basically carrying his AIDS baby. Yeah. And so for them, that's like this giant rush, this giant turn on. So they have entire forums and, internet groups and stuff where they find each other, find other paused up guys. Wow. And they're searching for their neg hole babies so that they can give them the gift. There's a documentary about this called The Gift, by the way.
No shit.
Where can we watch that?
Yeah,
I think it's on YouTube.
Hey, hold on. You two talk for like 2 minutes. Not even. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Speaking of breeding, is it true that you are having another child?
Well, hang on a second. Scott, did you just notice that I tell Scott you can see this documentary about guys getting AIDS, and he's like, I gotta go. Hang on a second. Be right back. I gotta go look at this. Yeah, it is true.
That's awesome, dude.
I'm having it's too many kids, to be honest.
What is that, 4?
Something like, I honestly lost count a little while ago, but we're getting up there in numbers. And I'll tell you this,
boys, right?
Huh?
You only have boys, right?
So far. But I'll tell you this, it beats getting AIDS.
That is true.
Or even giving it, I think. Actually, I don't know. I can't speak on that. Maybe giving AIDS is actually awesome. Maybe that feels really good.
Yeah, but that would imply that you have it too. So I guess you're fucked no matter what.
Well, yeah, but they've got prep. You take your prep and you're good now. That's what's made this whole the gift thing, the gift giving. Which, by the way, imagine getting that guy for your Secret Santa. But,
yeah.
But that's what has made this so possible, so easy for them. They used to just drop off like a mosquito around the bug zapper with this AIDS stuff. Now you take prep, they can just do this and live and keep spreading it. And by the way, this is how the monkeypox thing happened as well. And you start hearing these stories about kids with monkeypox, and you start hearing these stories about dogs getting monkeypox, and you go, well,
did you find the documentary, Scott?
Huh? No, I had to pee.
Oh, yeah, sure. Look.
I really did.
Yeah. He went and bookmarked that documentary. I'm telling you right now.
My phone's right here.
Yeah, he did a quick scrub all the way through the timeline of the documentary.
I'm like, hold on, Jesse. I gotta try this negging the whole thing. What the hell is it called?
Whoa, dude! Hey, watch.
Please don't try it. Don't try
language, dude. I said no racist stuff.
Wait a minute. You're the one who taught me.
You remember where can I find it so I can report it? You don't report. We want these things to be out there. That's that red pills people to see something like that. But
I agree.
You remember Puas? Remember when Puas were big? I guess they kind of still are.
Pua.
Yeah, pickup artists. Pua.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
and Will Smith, I think,
like hit.
Like Mystery. Hits. He wore a big fuzzy hat with goggles. His name was Mystery.
Yes, yep.
Pickup artist. So their whole thing is they teach you to neg women, right? They say, oh, you got to neg her, and that's what gets her interested. Which there probably is some truth to there. There's probably some real psychology there.
I've tested it before I even knew what it was. To be honest with you, when I was a kid, see, I grew up around black people, so that's probably why I was like ultra sexual, because that's so all my friends did was want to go out and hunt for chicks.
So you're telling me you were negging around with neggers as a kid, and there was a real potential for you to get your neg hole paused up doing that, since these guys are all in the down low.
Well, that's why I agreed 100% with you when you said, you said all. I mean, none of. I've had black dudes who I'm like, this is a good handsome looking. No, listen, I've been around.
Have you? All right, look, if you've been,
I've been around a few that have tried to.
How long were you in jail?
Handsome dudes who tried to hook up. No jail. Yeah.
Sorry, I spit out my drink.
Listen. Good looking dudes who it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Listen. What are you doing? You can have any chick you want. All these white girls nowadays will sleep with black guys no matter what they look like. These guys could pick up any girl. Well, you know what I mean? These certain dudes would try, they could get basically any girl they wanted. And at least in the, 50-mile circumference. And it's like, why you give me that look, bro? Like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. This is crazy.
Wow.
Like, so that's it's like people you would never in your wildest of dreams think, would go
They were
that
looking
way.
to neg up your pause
Yeah,
hole.
you're trying to pause up my neg hole.
Yeah, that's
Like,
man.
no,
It's a tale as old as time.
Yeah, you get my tail. You ain't negative my tail. No cream pie, none of that. Cream pie is the nastiest thing. I don't know. I guess it does.
Nasty?
Yes, gross.
You
No,
have
that's
like
how you-
4 kids.
That's
It's
how you make a
fucking
child.
nasty.
How is that
Listen,
nasty?
all mine goes right in. There's
No,
hanging
That's what a
around
cream
the
pie.
fucking-
Cream pie is all internal.
No, cream pie is it comes out.
No,
hanging
they
around
just
the
do
rim.
that for the
Fucking makes me wanna
porn so that you
puke.
know
Yeah,
that
exactly.
it happened. That's not. You don't do
that's
that
true.
in real life.
Yeah,
That's
no,
porn stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Cream pieing is just busting raw inside her guts.
No, that's not what it is.
Yes,
It is.
yes.
No way.
It's not a cream pie because it spills out. That doesn't make any sense.
It's like all frothy around the rim, makes you want to puke.
Well, listen, some ladies, you don't
Disgusting.
even have to come in them. It gets frothy around
Yeah,
the rim.
because somebody wasn't cleaning.
Please remember that I am
That's
pregnant with a sensitive
I'm
stomach.
so sorry.
And
Oh my
that means
God.
you've experienced this.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to puke right now. That's
That
what
just
she
proves
said.
my theory that you're into it.
Oh,
Well, it didn't. What are you? Some sort of miraculous virginal conception going on? I mean, come on.
No. Nope.
none of that.
Speaking of prison, though, and gays,
All right.
yeah, Joseph is in prison.
Who's Joseph?
The
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
ex-husband.
Joe!
Remember?
my gosh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
How?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! How did that happen?
He's gonna be in prison probably for like 20 years or more.
Oh, that's long
yeah.
enough to turn gay.
He already went to
Apparently.
prison before I knew him, and all of this I found out later on. He had been to prison for 5 years, and he was definitely gay in prison.
Oh.
So that's why when you said 10 years, I was like, nope, not even. Like it
Yeah.
happens before that.
I was being generous.
Yeah, he's in prison. He got caught with like he burgled someplace, and
Well, that explains why he's not in my DMs anymore.
Jesus.
yeah, or mine. Fucking psycho. But yeah, no, he stole like 25 guns, assault rifles, all kinds of crazy shit. He's going away for a long time.
And you're pregnant with his child, huh?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
I would self-delete if that were the case.
So you found another guy that quick, huh?
Well, I wouldn't say that quick, but yeah. We also need to keep in mind that I was only legally married.
I'm looking at the timeline here, and I'm not making a judgment. It's no judgment. I'm just saying you're quantum leaping from life to life here is all I'm saying.
I could see how it would appear that way, but I have already specified that Joseph and I were only legally married. We were not
the other option
physically married.
The other option is, very sad in God's eyes. So I don't know that you want to say it was.
No, I was divorced. I was officially divorced.
But were you in wedlock? I mean.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to hell for that for sure.
Yeah, listen, they used to put a lady in a home for being like this, they had a boarding house for women who would be pregnant out of wedlock.
Unwed mothers, yeah.
Yeah, but they also used to burn witches, and
they were right.
Beyonce's a witch.
Okay.
She could burn. She could burn.
You say Beyonce?
How did she become a witch?
You haven't heard about all the stories about Beyonce? Oh, go down the rabbit hole. It's funny. It's hilarious.
I know they're supposed to be in the Illuminati, her and Jay-Z, but
I know that she's trying to look white.
2 of her dancers came out and said that they, not only participated in sitting around like they're in the movie The Craft, like fucking nerds, but she would ask
every
her dancers
girl
to go and
does that,
clip
by the way.
Yeah, but girls does
love
that.
The movie The Craft, and then they love sitting around a Ouija board.
They make it their personality.
Yeah, it's
girls do. Girls do, not 38-year-old women. That's the difference.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, 38-year-old women, they don't grow up anymore.
They were 16 at some point.
Yeah, they all do
and they
this.
still are 16 mentally.
That's normal. A woman doing that's like totally average, to be honest.
That's true. I love Judy Tester's like Boston cream pie.
Who?
And then Judy Tester.
Whoa!
Yes. But then
Anti-Semitic much?
Dark Man Steve's like, Scott's from Boston. You can't tell him what a cream pie is. He's not wrong. I'm telling you. Listen, unfortunately, I'm an expert. That's what it is. If you right now go on whatever porn site and you put in cream pie,
No, I know they're
you
going
will
to
see it.
have it ooze out.
That's just for like dramatic effect.
That's so you know that they really did it.
It's great. It's like I know you did it. I
You
can
ever
see the rest of it.
You ever see like 15 years ago porn? They would do fake cream pies where they would like do
It would be a fake dick.
Yeah, they'd do a cut, switch it out to a fake dick, and then it had basically Boston cream pie filling shoot up in there, and like it was
just all over the place.
But then it got like because porn, it's always got to be more and more and more.
Right.
And that's what the sick thing about porn. And so they started like using so much. It's like this is not it's an inhuman amount of cum coming from this dude. It's not possible for this to happen.
My cousin, honestly, I'm not trying to be Mr. Saint over here. I've watched plenty of porn.
My view of you has changed since this interaction.
Listen, once I got married and I'm dedicated, I'm like, what the fuck do I need to look at porn for? I don't want to look at other women. Like, I don't want that. Why am I going to be fantasizing about some other woman? I really, honestly figured out real fast what one of the 10 commandments saying, "Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife" meant. You know what I mean? It's like, why is that one in there? Who cares if you look at Mrs. Anderson, and then you get married and you're like, oh, now I know why, because I'm not thinking about my wife now. I'm fucking sneaking around looking at other bitches. So it's like,
but
that's not good.
Sometimes your old bag starts looking a little long in the tooth, and then some hot little thing moves in next door. I mean, you can sneak a peek. I don't think
no. It's
and if she's leaving the curtains open, you can see right into her bedroom window. She's walking around in there. I mean, she's asking for it at that point.
Right. And that's why you don't look, because it's going to build up and lead to your fucking, caveman brain saying, well, now I need to feed that,
Well, you don't even have to do that anymore. They've got Instagram now.
Yeah,
that's true.
You just go on Instagram, you go, here's my Instagram bitch that I look at her butt, her big butt cheeks. I look at her big butt cheeks and I go, damn, girl, you shit with that ass.
I haven't heard that in so long.
Are you pausing in that ass?
How neg is your hole? Not for long.
But see, that's the thing. You're looking at butts on Instagram, and then the young hot thing next door neighbors, flashing you. That's why you don't look. Just don't look.
But I don't get the butt thing, by the way.
See, I don't know. I do.
You literally get out of it.
When I was a kid, white people didn't care about butts.
Me, I know.
A butt was just where your poo poo came from. To me, a butt is silly. Like, don't get me wrong. I get it. I look at a butt and I go, okay, that's a shapely lady. But it doesn't go beyond that. It's more like, oh, wow, she's got an hourglass figure or something. Anything beyond that, and I start worrying that the guy is like fantasizing about her pushing out a log or something,
That's funny.
But I mean, think about boobs. Huge boobs just looks like a butt.
Well, no. So the bigger like boobs and like the curvier like hips and the bigger ass, it's supposed to signal to men that these women are meant to have children.
Right. Yeah. They're fertile. Right.
Yeah, childbearing hips and all that. Again, I get that aspect of it. It's just the part where a lot of these guys can be fantasizing about the turd cutter. Yeah. And why? What are we doing?
They're low down.
That's a sewer back there.
Down low.
Like
they're down low.
I know they call it a manhole, but Jesus. So
the down low.
I don't. Yeah. Well, it is. Yeah, it is kind of a down low thing. Being into a butt. It is, you're right. I do think that a lot of, and by the way, I think that's why black guys are all on the down low.
They're right.
Because they're so into the butts. And I think what happened was late 80s, gay guys who are in charge of the fashion industry Remember that, ladies. Remember that, guys. Remember everything that a girl puts on. A gay guy decided that's what looks good.
Exactly.
So you have to start questioning: does this look good? And I think gay guys literally came together and conspired to turn straight guys gay by making it about butts. And that's what all of society has been sort of pushing toward this whole time. That is what's turning the kids retarded, gay, and addict Down syndrome.
There's a lot of wisdom here.
I mean, it could be Tylenol. Too much Tylenol and butts.
You think Tylenol gives you a big fucking ass?
Well,
no, just the retardation.
Yes. It's
yeah, that seems like that's true.
I'm saying a combination of Tylenol and gay guys in fashion world, putting the brown eye out there for everybody to enjoy.
A lot of gay guys are autistic too, so there might be something to that as well. Maybe Tylenol turns them gay, then the gay guys turn you into a butt guy, then the butt turns you into a neg hole. I forgot where I was going.
It's a vicious cycle.
I gotta be honest, I got lost halfway through that. But
it's all right. I'm telling you. But listen, this, you got to have people in your life, either in the past, now, or whatever, that are gay, that you don't hate them or think they're bad.
Who
people,
said I
right?
hate gay
No,
people?
I know. I'm just
I love gay people. I love them a little too much. I'm gay for gay people. Now I wouldn't fuck them. Let me be clear.
Right.
I don't want to get.
We definitely need that clarification.
Here. Listen, don't clip me out of context. What I'm saying is,
right.
What I'm saying is, I would never have sex. Well, I'd have sex with a lesbian, I guess, if she wasn't, one of them Butch Bulldyke fucking Battletoad looking ones. But
Battletoad.
I wouldn't have sex with a gay guy or anything. But I am such a champion, such an ally of gay people that I am basically gay for gay people. I love everything they get up to: the monkeypox, the child purchasing, the tapping their foot underneath of a stall in the airport bathroom.
You know a lot about this.
I know
a lot about what?
You are an ally.
How do you know I know a lot?
Because you just said
all the same things.
I'm not gay if I know because I'm a woman.
All these things up. These all resonated with you. That means you're gay for gay people too. So
I guess you're right. Yeah,
I've
been busted.
Yeah, we are too. I heard of all those things. I was just trying to make you feel.
Exactly.
I love the gays.
Damn you! You caught me.
No, in all seriousness, I don't think I have any gay. I'm trying to remember. Do I have gay? I don't think I have a single gay family member. But I have had gay friends, and yeah, I hate them. So I actually
listen. One of my friends growing up, he was honestly is one of the best guitarists of all time. He's in fucking New York hardcore band. The dude was badass. I said something online one time, and he got fucking mad at me. He was Pa's ass.
Oh yeah.
And no, for real though. I had no clue. Like, he dated chicks and shit, and he's on stage, so any guy who's playing decent music on stage, you're gonna get girls. He got girls all the time, and he kind of, not looks wise or anything else, but all I'm saying is my boy Dark Match Steve, who used to go on after Alex, now Alex is off and it's just me and him. He's gay. My friend Seb was gay, and they're the two kinds of gay men, not lesbians, but gay men who don't act gay.
Well, you know what? I truly
That's what
believe,
I like.
I truly believe that a large portion of gay guys are just, they would fuck anybody. And again, having sex with another guy is the easiest thing on earth. Like you just said, he's like some virtuoso guitarist guy, so he gets. You have to do all that to get a girl.
Well, it was weird. Like the hottest chicks in New York or wherever we were playing out in different shows, they would, like, he'd date him for like a week and say, "Oh, she wasn't my type." And it's like, I'm looking at him like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's everybody's type. Every human being.
I also
want this girl. And he just always push him away.
I also think a lot of gay guys nowadays are just incels, and they're doing a sort of loophole through the poop hole to have sex, where They're not really gay, but if they don't fuck a guy, they'll just never fuck.
It's like the 8 Mile Eminem thing where it's like, I'm gonna call myself gay before you call me gay.
No,
Right?
I don't think it's anything like that.
No,
I think that was a terrible analogy.
probably. But I'm thinking, like, if they can't have sex, right? Is what you're saying. They can't
Right,
bang a chick. They're gonna bang a dude because we're just, men are just easy to do.
Which by the way, is the same excuse as the prison excuse. It's the exact same.
Well, that's true. Well, it's a little different, but I understand.
Well,
it's
not
similar.
really. Not really. An incel will tell you he lives in a prison of his own making. His life is a prison. Hey, listen, you're not really a free man, just because you're on the outside. We're all in it. We live in an open air prison. So it's called society, man.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, if you go to prison, you don't, you'd rather be in the open society prison than the actual prison.
Yeah, sure. The prison within the prison is worse, just to be clear. I'm not saying I agree with the incels. I'm saying that's what they would say.
I don't know. Sometimes prison doesn't really seem that bad. No responsibility.
Routine. You're just autistic. You want routine and no changes, anything ever.
Right. Try assisted living instead of a prison.
I actually don't think I would do very well in prison because I don't like women. They actually repulse me. So
women,
that'll change in less than 5 years.
I'd have to troon out and go to like male jail.
I don't think it works in that direction, does it?
I don't think so either, but I don't understand why it wouldn't. I mean, it's good for one. It should be good for both.
Male jail. AKA real jail.
You never know that all the guys in the male jail, they've gone gay so long that it's like, no, a woman comes in and they're like, ew. So you might be all right. Listen, I have been locked up in different prisons. I didn't get, found guilty before, but unfortunately I'd go to places like in New York and shit and here in Massachusetts, and I'd get arrested for some stupid, and it would be like a holiday weekend. And now I don't get to sit in the fucking nice, cushy, shitty jail cell at the police station. Now I got to go to the fucking prison. Now I'm like, oh my God, I've had security. Oh, well, not security guys, but what the fuck do they call it? The fucking guards inside the shit. I'm like, I'm changing clothes because they make you put on the stupid orange jumpsuit, and I go back into my regular clothes to go to court on Monday. And I had one guy, and he pushed me in a fucking shower cell, a fucking cop, and he's like, "Oh, you flirt me with?" I swear to God, this is the absolute truth. He goes, "You flirt me with your little ass? Did you just show me your little ass? And you flirt with me?" Dude, I'm in fucking orange.
Come on, be honest. You were flirting a little.
Listen,
with your little ass.
I'm like stupid. I think I can fight anybody, even though I know, that's not the case. But when it comes to those moments, I'm dumb enough to think my stupid ass could get out of this.
Sure, you're from Boston. I get it.
Exactly. I'm a little retarded. So, fucking retarded, dude. But this dude didn't stop. It wasn't like a cute little thing, Morgan.
He wanted you.
I'm like, dude, I was like, I'm not flirting with you, my little ass, sir. I'm really not. Like, I turned into a good boy. I'm like, you know what? I think I better.
That's what he wanted.
Doing crime. Oh no, he wanted the pause button or whatever the fuck Jesse said it was. He's trying to cream pie me. I'm like, no.
I've been there, done that as well. I had to spend, I think it was 27 hours in the one that they were in, the same one they held. They were holding. I don't know if they still are, but they were holding Ghislaine Maxwell in.
Oh shit! Yeah,
because I lived in Brooklyn, and so whatever that one is there, I was in that for 27 hours.
That's one of the worst prisons.
What did you do?
Awful. Well, I didn't do anything because they eventually just let me go. I never even went to court. Like, they just let me go. They're not supposed to hold you that long. Only supposed to hold you for 24 hours. So they were, committing a crime, basically.
Like,
I think that's why they just let me go, because they were like, we fucked up, and this is a white guy, so he might pursue us for this.
MDC.
Yeah, only and I'll tell you, it's hard on the inside. I mean, it's only 27 hours, but I went gay instantly. I found
You should
myself
make your own 27 hours movie.
I found myself
Oh
a
my
jail
God.
boyfriend in minute 1 and put my hand in his pocket and said, "Let's do this, man." And he was like, "Motherfucker, I'm in here for jumping a turnstile. What the fuck?" Like, and I was like, "Come on, man. I just need you to protect me while we're in here." And then he would, stand guard for me while I went toilet in front of all the other boys.
You're like, you can jump my turnstile, baby.
No, I wouldn't say anything like that. That's gay.
You're like, don't be gay, bro.
I mean, I sucked him off for the protection, but it didn't go any further than that.
I was in oh my God. I was in there for I think 18 hours. It wasn't quite as bad as yours, but it was like that whole thing where people are like, oh, when you go to prison, you better find the biggest guy and fight him. Well, I'm not the biggest guy, and I didn't do that, but other people did, like 5 or 6 people, brand new, by the way. It's not even like the regular prisoners. We're all waiting. I don't know if you were in the same exact spot. It's a gigantic square. It's all white, and you're just shackled.
Yeah.
And all these people are looking at each other like they want to fuck. And I'm like sitting there like, oh my God, what is going on?
Yeah, there was one scrap that happened while I was there.
Oh, there was a few of them for me. And I'm like, and then they fucking unlatch all of these lunatics with boners to each other, to me. I'm like, dude, I am in the middle. Like, can I go on the end? Like, no homo. Please.
It's all homo.
And I'm looking at the guy like, can I go to the end? And he's looking at me like, the fuck are you asking me? It's like, oh my God, I'm dead. I'm dead.
I had to sleep while I was there because I was there so long.
Yeah.
And, there was no bed in the cell I was in. It was just on the floor, or if you were lucky enough to get the bench, and I was not lucky enough. And I also didn't want to like fight for it. I didn't want to. I didn't want to try to get it. And that floor has seen horrors. And they had given me a cheese sandwich. And I wasn't going to, I was like, I'm not going to be in here this long. I'm not eating this.
Right? I didn't either. Yeah.
I'm not going to eat this shit. And so I used the cheese sandwich as a pillow, and I slept on the cheese sandwich.
Holy shit. I mean, I shouldn't be shocked because I think that's probably what most people who are
I was the only one there doing it that day.
Really? That's what I did.
I looked around and I was like, is this a thing? And no, everybody else had eaten their cheese sandwich.
Nah, fuck that. I ain't eating that shit. It was just 2 pieces of white bread and yellow government cheese, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now I'm like, fuck that. This is my pillow. And then the guy's like, do you want a blanket? And I'm like, in my head, like, what the fuck?
Oh, you got a blanket? Oh, that's because you flirted with the guy. No wonder you
No, this was a different jail. He must have told his counterpart.
With the guy and got a fucking blanket. That's unbelievable.
He must have called his boy. It was like, that one likes to show his ass because it was a different jail. This one I'm talking about was Plymouth, Mass.
You showed that little butt of yours.
I'm telling you. You can get.
I was having to like break. Luckily I went with a hoodie on, which of course they took the drawstring out of, and I had to put my arms into the hoodie and then down my pants to keep warm.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's why he was asking me, because I only had a t-shirt and a fucking short sleeve, by the way. And I put, stuffed my hands back in my shirt and down my pants, and I'm like laying on the floor on a, fucking nasty ass cheese sandwich for my pillow. And I'm like, and the guy's like, you want a blanket or something? I'm like, yeah. Never came back. That's what I was gonna say. You thought I got a blanket? No. He's never came back with my blanket.
Of course, yeah.
Fucking pieces of shit.
Now, you mentioned this a second ago. Alex isn't doing he doesn't have the Blaze show anymore, right? That ended.
Nope.
They fired him, huh?
I mean, Alex kind of goes back and forth thinking maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, if you watched any of the last 2 or 3 months episodes, he would joke around about Israel. I mean, every single person is noticing now. It's, you can't be fucking blind.
You got to talk about it.
Right. And he had one of the TV screens was, rectangular shaped, and it was perfect. And he made a wall out of it. It was hilarious. And right when he did that, all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, we're not picking up your show anymore." 'Cause
No,
going
I
back,
feel. See, I think
fucking
that
Zionists.
I think that happened after the contract didn't get renewed because I think, and again,
Oh,
this
you're
is
right.
just
You're right. You're right.
speculation. I think he just said, "Fuck
No,
it."
you're
Like,
right.
Maybe
I
that's
really
why
care.
he did it then.
No, you're right. He did do that out of spite. You are right, but
I don't know if it
was
was out of
saying,
spite. That's speculation, but
well, yeah, you're right. He didn't
So
tell me.
did
it's out
they
of
have
spite.
they already
For the
given
record.
away his channel to the next guy? Like,
I don't think so. We were actually talking
is it
about that
still
the
the
other day.
Elijah Schaefer channel, but now it's in a third guy's hand?
The Elijah Stein.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Scott and I actually did talk about that the other day about how I'm
Yeah.
surprised that they haven't removed all of Alex's content from it yet and like rebranded it.
Well.
Jesse, do you remember? I mean, you know, there's many things in the world. I don't expect you to, but I remember when, you know, they took Elijah's channel away and they fired him, whatever. All his shit was gone instantly. It was like everything was gone. It still said,
Yeah, well, that was
Elijah
like
Schaefer, but it was
that was like
gone.
an angry sort of
Yeah.
moment for them. This is,
True.
I think they're trying to hide it a little bit better this time.
Yeah, they're like, we hate Alex for noticing, you know, the Zionist plot, but he is
How is it
still
against the
part
rules?
Jewish.
How is it against the rules for Alex to note it? He's Jewish. Like, you're
Right.
He's not.
He's not, dude. He was baptized. Like he didn't grow.
Yeah,
like he
okay.
has
So, yeah,
Jewish
so was-
DNA, but
yeah, John the Baptist was baptizing people before fucking
Jesus.
Christ was,
right.
you know, around. So you can be baptized and be Jewish. I mean, that's both are possible.
Yeah, but it's usually afterwards because like some Jewish guy finds a hot, you know, white girl, and then he decides to baptize himself.
Well,
Alex
the weird thing is that
baptized at
Alex
birth
didn't
like
get
the rest of us.
the weird thing is Alex didn't get circumcised until last year. Don't ask how I know about it.
Yeah, I know, right?
No,
Wait a
I'm
minute.
asking. How do you know about this?
Yeah.
Listen, there's certain egg holes out there that you just don't want paused up, and there's some questions are better left unanswered. Scott, thanks for having me on, man. I gotta run.
You know what? Pause. All right.
Bye,
Hey, thank you
Jesse.
for being on. We had fun.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
All right, brother.
And please go to Podawful on YouTube.
Yes.
And watch the Red Rooms 2. Podawful
Rooms
on
2.
YouTube.
It was a wild ride.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
All right. Later, brother. The Red Rooms 2, everybody. Watch it. Oh, that was fun. We lost a ton of people who were just disgusted as all hell. But
I was going to say, you have to rename this to something gay.
Yeah, oh, definitely.